Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Post market on this beautiful 26th day of May 2021. Really not much to say. This is going to be a nice short video. I've been meaning to do more of these. Every time I get on here, I'm like, how does it end up being so long? But hey, I got shit to talk about all the time. But today is just going to be a nice, relaxed, what happened with the market, what are we thinking, what are we feeling, because it was really that kind of day. I didn't do much today. I made one trade, and I added to one position silver, and blah blah blah. So what do we got? We got the Dow finished flat, up 0.3%, 0.03%, I mean. S&P up 0.2%, Nasdaq up 0.6%. And it was a kind of a volatile day. Not volatile in terms of big moves, but it was up and down all day, and really just a nothing burger of a day. But it is interesting because the one asset that I said we needed to watch was the dollar, and of course it did finish above 90. Okay, that does matter. That's something I have my eyes on. It knee jerked above 90. 0.5%, that's a big move for the dollar. However, even with this move in the dollar, we have the stock market putting on gains. We have gold staying flat today. It had some gains earlier, it gave those up, but it didn't really draw back too much. Silver, okay, it pulled back, but 1%. I've seen days where silver falls much more than this. And not only that, but some of the price action of silver. I watch silver all day, all the time, and normally what I see is when they're rigging the price of silver, is they'll hit it down, and that's what happened initially when the dollar started knee jerking higher, and there was some big sell orders that came in around 145, and I don't know if there's any news. There wasn't any news I could find. It just seemed like, but then I look at the dollar. The dollar had knee jerked, so it seemed like that was kind of correlated. But they didn't. There wasn't anything after that. It had this nice sharp drop, and that was when I bought, and then it finished the day slightly higher from that. So, I mean, not a really big deal, I don't think, in any regards. And you know, will the dollar stay above 90? Right now I've been talking about cryptos consolidating. I think there's almost everything is consolidating. The dollar has been lower than it has been previously. It's at 90 now, but in the past, it's pretty near its low. And I think let's go for a 1 year chart. It's near its low, and so we get what looks like to me more of a technical bounce in the dollar, and obviously nothing was reacting too harshly to this. So we could skate around here for a little bit. But ultimately the dollar is going to break below 90 significantly, and I expect that to happen. Say by the end of the year, I expect a very significant move below 90 in the dollar. Um, Oil did finish the day higher. It was lower earlier, and I think that was a reason. Now, it was only 0.15%, but the fact that it reversed and did go positive, I think, was very good for the market. 10 years, same deal here. We had a little bit of fear coming in, it seemed, earlier in the day, and it ended the day higher, actually. So it was lower. And remember that when the 10-year yield goes down, that means that cash is flowing into the debt market. And so where is that cash coming from? Well, oftentimes people are selling stocks and buying bonds. But today the yields went up later in the day, just about when the yields started to rise. And sometimes that's an indicator, like higher yields, they say, is bad for gold and silver. I don't really care about it. I know that certain intraday movements can matter, but I don't. I own more physical silver than I try to trade this stuff. I'd rather own it, but I just believe in this stuff so much that I really can't help myself. Sometimes I'm a little bit of an idiot, honestly, trading these things, but hey, that's okay. Look, I have so much more to grow in this market, and I'm only going to get better. So that's the beautiful thing. Um, I mean, what else really is there to say about today? It was not much of a day. I think we can pretty much leave it at that. I guess I have a couple articles I want to go through. We have the Wall Street CEOs struggling to respond as Senate Democrats voice frustrations about U.S. economic trends. Well, we're in economic freefall. No, surprise to you, I don't think. And if it is a surprise, what I would recommend is to check out weekly jobless claims. That's the first thing you can check out. The second thing you can check out is the money velocity. You cannot have a booming economy with the money velocity not rising. And so there's been a small bump up in it, but ultimately it's at historic lows right now, and that is a huge indicator of a sad economy, really. So I just wanted to say this, Senator Brown, I guess, I don't know who this guy is, but one quote that I just want to talk about. "You are the most powerful economic actors in the country." He's saying this to Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, largest bank on the planet by assets. There's a video that is very funny. It's from The Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know if you've watched it, but it's when Matthew McConaughey is talking to Jordan Belfort, and he says, "We don't create shit. We don't create shit. We're here, fuck the clients, okay? The only job that you have to do is put money into our pockets, right? Your pocket, our pockets, your wife's pockets, okay? See, that's reality, okay? That really is what goes on in the banking system. Yeah, there's some utility, but ultimately the growth of financial services has been a totally unnatural thing, spurred on by ultimately the banks themselves over time, but especially through the creation of the fractional reserve banking system, the creation of the Fed in 1913, and the governing of the money supply by the central banks. And this is a global phenomenon. This is not just happening in the United States, right? Why don't we just have the dollar, right? Why don't we have a free market of currencies? Why don't we actually, have a free market in a lot of other ways too? Well, it's all about control, okay? And I guess I don't really want to talk about this, but now that I've opened the bag, I might as well, do something. In terms of the free market, okay? First of all, we don't have a free market today, and we haven't had for over 100 years, really. I mean, we've had parts of it, and really we've never had that free of a market. We've just had a free enough market to build a middle class, but the middle class is being destroyed. So, I liked a lot of the stuff that was going on in the U.S. up until the 2008 crash, really, or let's say the 2000s. But don't take me wanting free market for a support of capitalism or whatever. It's really just me wanting to relinquish or to take back control of our money, because it's really ours. Inflation steals from us, okay? And the entire system is designed to create perpetual inflation, and it's a tax on you. It's a stealth tax. You don't see it, but it's happening every second of the day. You're being stolen from. So think about it. I have some other articles I want to talk about, but we're just going to leave it here. I wanted to keep this short. It's already 9 minutes. All right. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers. Appreciate that. Love you. All right. Goodbye.